Hello everybody, it's Billy Wanders here, and I have something that I need to talk about, at least a little bit. I've been needing to talk about it for a long time, but it's been very hard. I actually wanted to start making vlogs, and I wanted to kick off the vlog stuff by explaining a little bit about myself, and kind of putting out there a big explanation as to a lot of things that would go on, because if anyone has noticed, I don't post very often, and I wanted to put this out there, but every time I go to record it, which has been a couple times now, I always get really down, because this is something that I harbor a lot of anger, a lot of depression. There's a lot into it that I don't want to be there, and you know, regardless of how I feel all the time and deal with these things on a day-to-day basis, I don't necessarily want it. I don't know, I don't like being publicly negative. It's not something that I really enjoy doing, so I try to pump myself up, get ready, and just kind of go at it and just kind of throw it out there. I'll be very brief with it as much as I can, because I truly do want this channel to go somewhere. I mean, I have no interest in getting thousands, millions subscribers. It's nothing about that. It's not about competing or money or anything for me. I just really enjoy having a little community and putting things online. It's something to do. It's really cool to see what people think, see what people say, and the fact that people like watching it. And it's, for me, it's not really about numbers. I think it's just really cool that there's some people out there that we can form a tiny community, and it would be a lot of fun, and I really would like that to happen. I really want to put more into this, but there is a reason why I do not post often. There is a reason why, and that probably will still continue, but I want to explain that. I just shaved yesterday and I look like a baby. I do not like this. Oh gosh. And I'm not even wearing pants. I'm not even wearing pants. I try to psych myself up, and try to prepare to say all this stuff, and I'm not even wearing pants. Anyway, because I was going to say a little bit about myself, which I will eventually, but one thing that I really need to put out there, because it's a big part of everything that I do, and a reason why I cannot work on this channel as much as I'd like to, but hopefully in the future it gets different. So here it is. I'm not going to be sad, I'm not going to get down, I'm not going to cry about it. I hate talking about it, but I'm going to, at least a little bit, just to put out there. So, 2 years ago, I became extremely, extremely sick, to the point where I just truly had no idea if I was going to live at all. And what I ended up getting sick with was a very advanced stage Lyme disease, which is something that is, some people might not even know what that is, and the people who do know about it most likely have no idea what extents it carries, including myself, until I got sick. And what happened was I had gotten sick, and this form of it affects every part of my body. My brain, my heart, my skin, my organs, my sight, my hearing, every single part of me is impaired or changed in some way. At least for the most part. Maybe a couple other things. I don't know if my fingernails are really affected. I don't know, something like that. And, you know, ever since I got sick, my entire life has changed dramatically. I'm still me, human, the same person I grew up since I was a child. I don't know how to explain it other than that. I'm still me, but all the things I was able to do completely have changed. I used to love singing and playing guitar and skateboarding. I was super active, and now I can barely do anything at all. I can't do any form of exercise. Most days I'm just so out of it, I can't do anything. And you know, a lot has improved since I got sick initially, but because I wasn't treated for a while, things really progressed and got to a point where I don't really know if they're going to get better, but I'm trying to remain faithful and hope that it will. But I'm very thankful for my family, my girlfriend, and a lot of people who even donated for me and able to get treatment. If it were not for that treatment, I don't even know if I'd be here today. And it's hard to say that because a lot of people hear Lyme disease and a lot of things go into their head, and they don't think it's the way that it is, but it can be absolutely horrible. It's something so debilitating to the point where, like I said, even now I have many days where I don't know if I'm going to make it through. My biggest problem lately has been my heart, and it has a lot of doctors very confused. But anyway, it's very misunderstood and something I'd like to bring light to and speak more on another time. But I'm trying to be brief. But the reason I wanted to talk about this was because it does very much affect all aspects of my life. And YouTube is something that I would, I can't do much these days. I can't work. Most days I can't even drive my car. And sometimes when I'm feeling sort of okay, kind of force this, force myself to do things that I know that I enjoy, even though it's hard to do now. So, and YouTube is one of those things, and it gives me a chance to, take what I have and what is available to me and still be able to make something with my life. And I hope that I can continue to do that. I hope that I can, break out of my shell and make things a little more comfortable, and try to be more myself with these things and kind of just build a little community. Basically, that's kind of the basic idea of what I want to talk about. I'm kind of glad that I'm not just totally breaking down about it, because it's something I truly, really, really deeply struggle with. My health is very bad, and I don't need to explain every depth and detail of it. I just want to put out there that I'm not in a very good place. It causes a lot of problems, but if I can do anything about it, if I can do anything in my situation to make light or still press on and try to continue in a life that feels like there's meaning, I'm going to try to do that. And I really want to get posting more. I really want to do as much as I can, but in case I don't, whoever may be watching, if anybody even watches, I think I have like 20 something subscribers, which is awesome. That's cool. I mean, it's not a whole lot by comparison at all. But it's cool and it's fun and it's something to do. There's people to talk to, and I think that's a lot of fun. But just so everyone knows, that's a big problem in my life. Something that's very hard to deal with, but again, I'm so thankful for everyone that backs me, that is there for me, that understands. I mean, it's something that isn't truly possible to understand, but the people closest to me really bear with me, and I couldn't be more thankful for that, because if it weren't for the people in my life and, my having faith, I wouldn't be here at all. Whew, I'm not going there. Not getting there. Gotta bring myself up. Alright, it's cool. So that's all I really want to talk about. Sorry it's a bit of a long rant, jumbling up here and there. My mind's not always clear. In fact, it's often off how I want it to be. But anyway, that's all, and I hope it's received well. And thank you anyone who actually watches or will in the future be watching. That's awesome. And I'll see you in a minute.